Got 2009 Ford Flex. I'm gonna be replacing the motor in it. So I'm gonna drop it out from the bottom. First thing I'm gonna do is get up under here and let my coolant out, which is right there. Go ahead and get me a pan up under here. Alright, so first I'm gonna get the battery out. Let me get this air box off. Pull a little red jank back, push in, 2 clips, 8mm back here, hose right here. You just hose right here. Alright, it's going to be held in by these 2/8. Now it's just going to pop off these things right here. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and get my radiator hoses off. Get my battery box out with these bolts here. Pop my wire off of there. Alright, so I got my battery box out of here. I got my 2 lines off of here. I'm going to go ahead and get my transmission lines loose. Probably not. Probably down there. I'm going to get them loose. I'm going to go ahead and get these 2 heater core hoses off. Get my linkage off. This thing, you just got to lift up on this white part and slide her ass. Alright, and then these you just got to push in here and then push in there. Right there. Bitch, come on. Come on, bitch. So I probably need both hands. Get the rest of the way up. I'm gonna just set that thing to the side over here somewhere. Go ahead and grab this plug out here. Probably disconnect this right here too. What's in there? Alright, so I got this one off. There was another one, 2 of them to get off. Just push it out a little bit. Alright. So I also got these. This just right off there. Got this one just pushing in through. go ahead and grab these heater core hoses. Alright, so I got these two janks off. Put them out of the way. Got this jank back here. You just push in this button. Let's push that to the side there. Just trying to move that over. Out the way. Alright. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my transmission line off here. And my transmission line off right there. I'm going to find out. Alright, before I do my transmission lines, I'm going to go ahead and get this plug right here. You just push in right here. And then push this thing over. It's just not that easy. With one hand. So I'm going to have to get both hands down there and get that plug off. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get that 10mm out down there. This 10mm, that's right here. And I'm going to pull this reservoir up and this up. Disconnect that hose down there. Disconnect this hose right here. Get that up out my way. Alright, to get this up right here, because I can't get the other bolt easy, just push in on this clip. Pull her ass up out of there. So I got that moved. Got my reservoir up out of here. So I'm gonna pull it up. And I'm gonna get that one hose off there real quick. This thing off. Ain't nothing easy about getting that fucking hose off, but got that bitch off. Alright, I'm off. I disconnect these lines, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave them connected for now. I'm about to move to the bottom and get my tires off and shit. So down here, I'm just gonna be taking my caliper off right here. And I'm gonna be hanging it around here somewhere. And I'm gonna be taking my wheel sensor loose right here, either from right here or up under here where the wire plugs up. So whichever one's easier. And then I'll be taking the struts loose from up top, up here with the 4 bolts. Alright, so I got my caliper zip tied right there for now. And then I got my wheel sensor out of here. Got that wrapping right out, tucked up in here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do that thing to the other side real quick. Alright, so I got that brake caliper up here. I got my wheel sensor out. I'm gonna go ahead and hit it up with this thing. Get my steering and my exhaust and shit. Come on for that thing and these bolts. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get my bottom transmission bolts out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this thing down with these 2 clips. Get my torque converter bolts out. Come over here. You can see my steering. Make sure my wheel is locked in up top. And then I'm gonna get my steering bolt out right there. I already marked it. And just pull that bolt out. Slide that motherfucker off of there. I found out I get my transmission lines from right here. I'm gonna grab them from right here. So I'll pull these couple of screws out, flip out, peel this thing back, and get my transmission line. Alright, so I got my bottom transmission bolts out. Now I'm got my torque converter cover off. 18mm on here on the crank. Go ahead and take that first bolt out. Alright, so now I got my torque converter bolts out. I'm gonna leave this in for now. I'll take that off once I get it on the box. Now I'm just gonna go ahead. I think I got power steering line right here. I take this up, and it's gonna be sitting on this frame somewhere probably. Where is it at? See it right here? I think I need to take this off, but I'm gonna find out. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this shit up right here and get my transmission lines off, and then I'll get my steering off. Alright, so down here, took my cover off, right? Popped my little things off my lines, or bitch get off. So I went ahead and took this out right here. I'm gonna go up top and just take them right off of the thing. Like that. And I got one line right here I'm gonna get. Alright, so my wheel's locked in. If it wasn't locked in, I would have took my bungee cord and wrapped it here and around here to hold it. So now I'm gonna go ahead and man, yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to pull this little box up this right here to even get to my fucking transmission lines. Alright, just knocked all that shit out, man. Alright, taking my transmission lines off right here. Okay. Shit zoomed in on me, yo. Alright, I just looking around. Here's a spot, take your transmission lines loose. Right here. They can go down with the transmission. Ain't none of that other hassle, man. I'm gonna leave this thing on here, try to. But I probably gotta take it off. Get the motor mount bolts out. Cause I'm gonna be getting these 4 motor mount bolts out next. One back here, one right here, one right here, and one right here. If I can get them out, leaving this box in here, I will. Alright, so I got my 2 transmission lines off and out of the way. All that shit's clear. So I ain't got my motor mount off yet, because I'm going to go over here. You can see we're clear through here, clear through here. Now we got AC lines. Looks like I can take them off both right there with them 213s. And then I'll pull my plugs back right here. Go ahead and get this ground wire off right here. Mark that. And get this fuel line off. It should just push in. Might have to pop this out. So my little clip flew down there. Try to get it in a minute. Just a little red clip in the back of it. You got to pop out. And then you just push this thing in right here. Gas liable to go everywhere. So I'm just going to show you the button. I'm going to do it with 2 hands and my safety glasses. Alright, so it came right off of there with my glasses. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get my 8 out of here. I'm going to look around. Looks like this wire right here needs to be unplugged. Right there. This right here needs to be unhooked. You just unhook it right here. You're just pushing this button. I know my camera fogged the fuck up, but just like that. Alright. And then so I don't break it, I'm just gonna pull it off this end too right here. Now you just find the best way to feed it up out of here, which isn't no good way, but you gotta use 2 hands. Alright, so I'm about to use 2 hands so I don't break it. Get that thing up out of there. Get my ground off and my AC lines right there. So I got my 2 AC lines off, my nuts off. I got this 1 wire I'm gonna unplug. Ah, you bitch. Bitch is fucking clipped in there good, man. Alright, and we're just gonna get them off of there. One of them is gonna stay up here. Alright. This other one's gonna ride down with the car right here. And then this is gonna ride down with the car, so I'm also gonna break that one off. Alright, so I got my other AC line off right there. Just put my nut back on it. Laying right here, got my ground wire off, tucked up here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna drop these 4 bolts out. 4 nuts out for the 2 struts real quick. And then I'm gonna go down here and get that one line that's hooked up there. And then I'm just gonna recheck down on this side too to make sure. Alright, so I got these nuts up out of my struts. And if you want, you can pull this piece up. I'm just gonna leave it there. It's not in my way, I don't think. I think I got everything unhooked that I need to have unhooked already. So I'm gonna go down here and unhook that line before I come up here and let my and get my steering tube loose. And then I'm gonna come back and do my motor mounts on both sides. So I got my steering bolt out right there, 1mm. Then I took a pry bar and all I did was push it right off of there, come off of there smooth. So now I'm just gonna come over here and get this one line right there real quick. Alright, so I got that line off right there. It's just pouring on into my drain pan here. I'm just gonna walk around now and make sure I got everything else hooked up. Follow see that line goes. Feel like I should have one more power steering line some fucking where. So it's always good to look around and make sure. So I'll probably find my power steering line at the last minute. I'm gonna go ahead now and come on down and get my motor mount bolts out. Alright, just for precaution areas, I'm gonna take this damn shank off right here. This one big line, because it might go to the back of the motor. Alright, then I'm gonna jack up my car. Take these 2 bolts out. I'm gonna take these 4 bolts out. And I'll probably go ahead and take these 3 bolts out too and lift up this whole mount. And over here, I'm just gonna take these 4 bolts out and try to just let it down out of that mount. That's what I'm gonna aim for. Then once it's down, if I want, I can take this box and a couple tins, 2 tins there, and probably a tin over there somewhere. Get that out of my way. Alright, so if the big line fights you like it did me, I just took the little one off. Alright, so now I'm also pulling this 13 out. This 13 out. That way I don't fuck this line up. Just go ahead and pull that whole line up. Alright. Now with this fucking stupid ass power steering reservoir, you just throw it right on top of the motor right there. Alright. Everything else to the side. Make sure this ain't clipped to the side. Sometimes it will be, but it doesn't. It feels like it goes right to the power steering pump, so I was right. I'm going to go ahead and get these. I got them 2 out. This piece should just slide off of here. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and get these other 4, 5, 6, 7 out. Alright, so that mount was pretty easy. I got my 4 nuts off. Got my 3 bolts Put them all up here so I know where they go. Alright. Whereas right up off of there. I'll just set her up here. Alright. So you can see I'm clear all the way around over here. Look around just to make sure this ain't clipped to the subframe. But it's not. So everything looks good over here to me. And you see my motor got a little movement to where it's now. Alright, so now I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna get these four out. Off the screen. Alright, so I got my other motor mount off right here. Also took this bolt out of here. I went ahead, it was just 210s holding this damn bracket on right here. Right here. So I pulled that motherfucker on up. So now I'm gonna let her ass down a little bit. Oh bitch. I won't try and let her down that fast, but that's it. Her ass is broke free. Now once I get it on the box, let it down, I'll probably put something underneath this bitch to jack the motor up a little bit so it doesn't hit right here. Cause you can already see that my AC line is trying to hit. Alright, so I'm out of here. I'm gonna go ahead up with it. Get ready to drop my last subframe bolts out. So I did just do another walk around. You just want to make sure you ain't got nothing hooked up all the way around. I had to move my power steering pump over and move my fuel line over here. I mean, everything now looks pretty fucking good, so we're gonna try our ass. What we're gonna do. We're going on up with this thing. So I'm under here. You can see my motor's at a real good lean this way. It's just sitting right there. But I did look back here. I did have to take that power steering line off. It hooks right there. So that's done. Around, everything's unhooked. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the two bolts out here. Take my two bolts out here. And I ain't gonna take nothing out right here. Make sure ain't nothing clipped to this shit. Ain't nothing clipped to this. Alright, then I'm gonna let her down on my box, man. And then I'll go ahead and get my four big bolts out. You see I had to push the bumper as it's coming out, feed that out, and I also had to feed these brake calipers. Alright, so I got my box up under here. I got my four little bolts out. Coming on down to about right in here somewhere. Bitch. Alright. So now I'm gonna go ahead and make whatever adjustments I gotta make. Alright, so the way this one is, I'm just gonna get my blocks where I can get my bolts out. See, I got my. Alright, so let's come on down. Alright. So I got her ass lowered about where I want it. Looks like it's 24s back here. It's 21s up here. Bitch. Alright, so I'm just gonna take them out. Alright, so I did put a jack up under it, jack up a little bit. All my bolts out. Alright, so now I'm gonna walk around as I'm coming on out of here. Make sure ain't nothing hanging up nowhere. Or everything looks good. More worried about this right here. It looks good. And you can basically see everywhere. And you can kind of see that I ain't got nothing holding anywhere. So let's come on up with her ass a little more. Let's do a look around. Nothing hanging. Hell yeah. This is out.